So in the mediation, one party is going to have their lawyer there with them. The other party has their lawyer there with them. And then you have an independent lawyer called a mediator in the middle who will not always be in the same room with everybody. Often this party's in this room, this party's in another conference room, and the mediator kind of bounces back and forth trying to get a settlement from here or a settlement from there. That mediator can't offer any legal advice, but usually they are a very seasoned lawyer who's tried a lot of divorce cases, and they have the experience to know in their local county what their judge may do if you try your case, and they can give you really good advice to both sides on how to come together to reach something both sides can live with. When we look at the pros and cons of mediation versus actually trying your case in the courtroom, here's what you got to consider. If you go to trial, everything gets out on the table. And at the end of the day, when you can't reach an agreement, you're in trial, and that judge is going to make a decision that whether you love it or hate it is going to be final. And that's the great thing about a trial is you get some finality to it. But in a mediation, the really big advantage there is that you can reach a settlement that you can live with. Now, both sides have to give a little to get a little, and you may not love everything about your settlement, but most sides get to an agreement whether you mediate for a couple of hours or a full day or even longer than that, where you come up with a solution that you can live with, and you're okay with it. You may not love it, but you can live with it. And when you get there, a big pro for a mediation is that you've got an opportunity to formulate your agreement to something that you're happy with. The con there is that you don't have any way to make the other side do anything. And there's no judge there to make a decision. And sometimes mediations can go on for a long time and still not get resolved simply because the other side is unwilling to give or to come in your direction in any way. So there's pros and cons to mediation.